Well, we only need it to that post. It's fine.
It's a tripping hazard.
Yeah,
I do have 5 of them.
we only,
Yeah, 15, 13, 11.
Those are giant hazards too. The bricks are big
No,
tripping
they're not. My
hazards.
kids don't trip over my bricks. They'll trip over a line that's in the air. But like I was saying, I apologize for that. I don't know you guys. You're on my property. And I mean, in all honesty, from what I've known, from what I know, is if you're associating with her, you're nothing but problems for me. So if that's not the case for y'all, then I apologize and I'm sorry. But that's
62, I'm too old.
listen, she's 63 and she's been fucking around with me for 6 years. So age don't mean nothing. Age don't mean nothing.
Does
Yeah,
for me.
how many years have you known me? You want to tell her?
The last
That's fine.
post
don't even
I
know.
put in, they didn't mark the phone.
Huh?
They didn't mark the phone or it was buried this way. So y'all's phone don't work tonight. Maybe
Well,
me.
they were supposed to. They were supposed to.
They didn't mark it.
they didn't mark it. We called them to mark it. They didn't mark it, so.
It'll still be Leanne's issue to people, not y'all. It'll be Leanne's because Leanne is the one that summons you guys to do this thing. So it'll be Leanne's bill. So like I was saying, ma'am, I do apologize. I should have straight. I am sorry for coming up the way I did. Okay, I don't know you from Adam or Eve. I'm sorry. With the problems I've had with Leanne, do not make me feel safe. Do not make my kids feel safe. I have 5 children, and she's terrified. I know she doesn't want to scare me, but she's over ridiculous. The kids don't know what's going to happen. They've been told that when she's in her yard to call me because she does things like throw bricks. She does things like come at my kids with her arms up. She does crazy things. My parents are afraid that she's. We went to talk to the county attorney. My parents are afraid she's going to come out just because things keep messing up. Cause her problems. For as far as I've known, my whole life, that's my property. So if me doing this causes her to throw bricks through my window and freak out on my children, it's not me that has the problem. So for that, I want to apologize to you. If I put my hands on you, then I'm sorry. It was not intentional. It wasn't from a malice or a mean place. But it is my job to protect my children. And she's fucking nuts. And I've told the county attorney, both county's attorney, both judge, the sheriff, the police department, next time she wants to try this shit, I will defend my children and my house to the fullest extent of the law. So she knows what she's doing.
Okay, well, she wants to rent this house out over here.
She says she does, but she hasn't been over in 7 years. Maybe 5 years.
Well,
And everybody that she has in here is trash. Everybody that she picks to live there is trash. They don't take care of it. Her choice of tenants are trash. It's not me. It's not my kids. We don't vandalize the fence. We don't vandalize this fence or this fence. We don't do the things that she's saying. That's why the judge said, you bring me that evidence and I'll convict Kayla. And she brought nothing. So if she showed it to you, that's great. She should have showed it to a judge. And I've asked her in front of the cops, in front of the judge, please show me that, please, sincerely. Because if my kids are doing that, if my children are doing that, they're gonna answer to me, because that's not how I raised them. But she doesn't show me anything. She just continues to accuse my kids of doing things. And when you've accused and accused and accused and accused for 6 or 7 years, people have had enough.
well, anyway, she wants to rent the place out, and she says every time someone comes, you come out and yell at them before she gets over here.
I don't. The only time I've ever spoken to anybody before Leanne got there was the Ace rent-to-own van box truck there, I assume to pick up some furniture that her previous tenants had been and left. They packed up in the middle of the night and left because she wanted them. She moved into this little side area here, and then she told them, oh, you have to pay for me too. You're going to pay for the cable increase, you're going to pay for the water increase, you're going to pay for the electric increase. I'm not going to do anything, and if you don't like it, then you can move. I know that because that's my window, and I heard the whole thing right here. And they packed up in the middle of the night and moved. When the Ace Rent-A-Center van came to pick up whoever's furniture was inside, I went out there and I stopped them and I said, hey, whoever you're looking for don't live here anymore. Oh, we're looking for so-and-so. I said, they don't live here anymore. There's nobody that lives in this house. So however you need to get your stuff, I'm letting you know. They've been here 3 or 4 times. I've seen them. The only time I've ever went to talk to somebody before Leanne had the chance was that Ace Rent-A, and I'd seen them 3 or 4 times before. So I'm sure she took that, hey, I'm sure she took that incident and she's over dramatized it and exaggerated it into making it something that other people would want to believe and feel bad for her. But that's not the case. That's not the case. People that live here find out who she is within a week of them living here, and then they move out. They don't want to live here. Lisa Budd took her to court because the place is such a fucking, it's such in shambles, and Lisa Budd won. Lisa Budd won. That was who lived here before, and then who lived here before that, or who lived here after that was her granddaughter.
I think I know Lisa Budd.
Yeah, Lisa Budd took her to court, and Lisa
I
Budd
know
won.
her.
They live in Hastings or Holdridge now. I don't know.
Oh, do they?
which. But she lived here and she did foster care, and Leanne was ripping her off on her rent, and Lisa took her to court, and Lisa won. And then the people after them was her crackhead for a granddaughter, who, and I'm not kidding, she's a crackhead, and literally had every crackhead from behind Dairy Queen over here. All of them. And I have video of them too, punking out my kids, like this out my kids, like, and they're small. My son wasn't this big, you know, he was 12 at the time. So, you know, it's not that we're out here looking for problems and we're trying to cause problems, it's that she brings them here. But she's had Josiah, her 43, 44, 45-year-old son come and flex on my then 13-year-old. That's inappropriate. You're an adult. You take that up with an adult. My son's fixing his bike out here on the front porch, not in any disputed property, not even the grass. And Josiah goes by and flexes at him, and my son calls me like, Mom, I don't know what's going on. But, and then she had Mary and Terry Dishman and Josiah and her all roll up while my 13-year-old was out here by himself, all video recording him, closer than you and me are together. That makes a kid uncomfortable. That makes a mom like me come out. You can't be doing that to my kid.
I think it's like poison that or something.
Uh-oh, well, we'll go get you cleaned up.
So again, I apologize for the way I came out the car, and I came at y'all, but again, I'm sorry y'all got yourself into something that you really didn't have any idea about, because there's a lot that goes on in court that she acts like, oh, she can't come out of her house, but just the other day, 2 weeks ago, I was mowing on this side, didn't even say nothing, she wasn't even outside. She opened her door to yell at my kids and I, and then slammed her door and went inside. I have that on video, my daughter recorded it. You know what I mean? So it's like, we're not trying to fuck with you, we're not trying to talk to you, we're trying to mind our own business. I don't want anything to do with you, but she won't leave me alone.
Well, she's not to sell everything, so.
That's what she says, but you know what? I've been hearing that for 20 years. I've been hearing that for 20 years.
Yeah, I think we've been here.
How long have you been married?
Yeah, 10, 12.
Well,
No, 12.
Mac Lamb, when I was in 5th grade, Mac and Mary Lamb lived in this house. And when I was in 5th grade, he died. I threw up off the porch right there. My mom let me go to the funeral. I know, I was in 5th grade when he died. And he would roll over in his grave if he knew that his wife sold this house to Leanne. Because it was never like this. Never. And like I said, it wasn't like this until last year. She figured it out.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it is.
Well,
Fix what?
Because this is the property. Listen, I know what I'm talking about. This is the property bid. No, I wasn't asking tonight. I'm just saying when's your plan? So I can at least, tell my kids that these people are going to be back out in the yard. Because,
We're coming out tomorrow.
we got to be gone by 1.
I gotta leave by 1.
so tomorrow morning.
Yeah.
I'm not talking to you. She can tell you whatever she wants to tell you.
I
property pin is
just
this.
ran the property pin to the fence and just went with these
Right.
And we use the pin in the back, though, because it's...
The pin in the back doesn't have anything to do with the pin in the front. It doesn't. The pin in the back has to do with the other pin in the back has to do with the other pin in the back. which
It's
is
the
about
end of lot 7, which this said.
Do you have your stuff?
Yeah, I do.
All right. Well, we'll look at it.
The police department has it.
Have it all drawn out. I can't get that person.
I mean, my son can get it out. And if you guys come back and say, yeah, we need to move it. My son
He
and
is a
I-
little beefcake, yeah.
Ain't he?
Yeah. Well, I mean, if we have to, we'll fill it up with water and get it out of there.
That makes it harder.
Mud, water, makes it harder to get out?
Suction.
Oh. Well, what do I know?
Either way.
Okay.
All right.
We just heard what
I didn't know the facts myself. She would convince me. I'm just telling you, she's
we
very
just
good top
we just heard her. So if you had that stuff here, we could finish it and get out of here.
What do you mean if I had that stuff?
If you had the thing that we gotta finish the fence.
Yeah, I do. I'm getting Josiah. I'll have to have help unloading it because it's too heavy for me.
I wish it was here because we'd
I
either
do too, but I didn't have a truck. So we
I
could
told
start-
I told Terry you had all the stuff.
I didn't have that here because I couldn't get the truck yet. And I just found out that what I had before wasn't going to work because it has to be
The smaller
less than-
size.
Yeah.
Oh, here's your washcloth.
It
Terry,
was-
Terry, did you give her her washcloth back?
So I mean, it's with the panels, which would be much easier to install, but they weren't.
The washcloth.
The squares were. They're cheap. I don't care. Okay. So.
No, I just let her go so she could get done and go. I don't
know how to front lot pin and back lot pin have nothing to do together.
Yes, they do. That's the whole lot line. She's an idiot.
know. But if there is a jog from the like if she, what she's saying is the garage is the end and then it goes in on your lot and matches up with this front pin. That's what she's saying.
The garage is the back of lot 7, and then I own 5 feet by 27 feet of lot 8.
Okay. Well, that's what she's saying. And I said, well, give me your paperwork.
She has it.
I know. She wouldn't go in and get it. So she said, make Leanne get hers. And I said, go get yours so I can see it. I said, we'll measure it and we'll make it right.
All you have to do is look at the description. Okay, I'll show you. I can show you real quick online. Okay, here we go. Aaron Pierce. That's who owns that house. Lot 8, except for 27 feet of. Here we go. Okay, lot 8, except for north 27 feet of 5 feet. Block 5, Cleveland Clothesline. So her house sits on lot 8, except for 27 feet by 5 feet wide.
Maybe look at this page that has the measurements.
Inside I do. Let me see. I probably do in here somewhere, but I have so much paperwork, it's just ridiculous. So, this is what I submitted. That's the permit of my house to see. There's lot 5 feet by 27 feet, and then it goes right along the